Hey everybody, we're reviewing another set, which is Lloyd's Jet Mech. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the set. So first of all, I want to review the little side builds first. So first side build is Soa's little glider, which you just pop Soa in there. And she can fly with a little flyer. She's got this little this is a little like space police flyer build with two turrets in the front, a little thruster in the front too, one of the SCCBS armor pieces, a little pink thruster to let it fly. And yeah, overall this is a really cool design for this. I know people will probably have fun like swooshing it around to face off against the other side build. Also, there's a little handlebars which Sora cannot grab, and the little seat too, and flappers. And a sticker that I assume probably says something in jargon. Maybe an S? I don't really got my little book. I could indeed not find anything. But anyways, let's take a look at the next side build. Let's get the mid-jet Mech out of the way. And the next side build is this little dragon flyer. So this is dragon. It's got little wings slash feet that can flap up and down. You can move this here on ball joints. The feet can move up and down too, and they're on ball joints too. The tail's completely on ball joints, so you can move it around however you see fit. There's a head which you can open this up, but how I like to do it is this, because it looks like it got a little eye. But you can also do it to make it look like it's breathing fire, like spirit fire. It uses medical blue, black, dark blue, red, white, a lot of colors. And these little flags right here, if you got one of the if you got one of the reveal blades, which comes in this set, you can use it to reveal the Forbidden 5 symbol. There you go. A side-by-side comparison. There you go. And this whole thing can like detach, can like split apart into different sections, so you can combine it with Thunder Fang, as you can see on the box. As you can see on the box art for this set, you can combine it with Thunder Fang. Anyways, yeah. It's also got a little rib cage. The underneath is the medical blue. Cool recolors for those parts. And yeah, cool little thing to. And there's just 2 stickers right here. And a place to put Kerr, a member of the Forbidden Five. And more of the SSBS armor pieces. Whatever it's called. Anyways, let's move this out of the way and look at the Jet Mech. So here's a Jet Mech in full force. Oops. Here's a Jet Mech in full force. So its top is covered, its bottom is mainly covered. A few anti-studs, but to be expected. Anyways, a little turret up front, you can move side to side. A little cockpit to put Lloyd in. Had to remove his weapons first. A little Source Dragon symbol sticker. Some exhausts. 4 of these big panel pieces. And more exhaust, but technical exhaust. These little wings, which you can fold in and fold out. Little turrets on the side. And little side blades with the Prime Empire blade piece in like highlighter yellow, or I don't know. I think the official name for this was Cool Yellow. It's one of the colors. Put some detailing. The undersides of this is pretty ugly, but some little detailing with the Ninjago letter L right there. And it's fully plated. And you can see some of the mech joints right there. And it's pretty hollow once you look into it. Some little thrusters, which you can put down to have it like lift off, and then move these back and have it fly. Some thruster right here, and on the side you can really see the mech. Anyways, while we're doing it, let's get it transformed. So what you do is you pull this cockpit down, you move this hand, you move these arms out of the way, pull these arms like this, pull these down, separate the legs, move them forward, and position the ankles on the ground. And one last step, You take off these two swords. You fold the fingers back. And you put the swords in either hand. And boom. And you put these down. Boom, now it's a mech. So first of all, you can move the head from side to side. Obviously you got, one sec. Let me actually lift up the camera to show you full articulation in the arms, although this piece can get stuck. Limited range of articulation. You can move the arms back and forth, but you can't move it from side to side really. We can move the joints like that. And for the ankles, you can move it front, you can move it back, but not like this. It's locked in place like this. You can move these out. You can move the ankles forward and back, and from side to side. With that, you can get this guy into some pretty dynamic poses. Walking pose. One sec, let me try for the 3-point superhero landing. Not really, but you get the gist. This can break apart if you're really playing with it, but overall, it's pretty good. Let's take a further look into it uses the S, it uses one of these pieces, which is also used on the Guardian Dragon. Uses the Master of the Mountain color. This in dark green, which was previously only on the Team Mechs. The S is a new V color for the this armor piece. These giant wing pieces, which I've never seen in Ninjago before. This mech uses like bright light yellow, which is a really cool color, which was previously Lloyd hasn't used before, so it's a nice contrast. All over. Golden arms. This wave uses the Nexonite shields in gold quite a bit. This here. Some dusters. Some more Nexonites. Some more stickers. Plus air flaps. And yeah. There's a sticker for an exhaust port. And yeah. I really like this set, to be honest. Probably one of my favorite sets of the wave. And to transform it back, you just do the opposite of what you did. One sec. Boom. And just like that, it's back in mech form. I mean jet form. Okay. So first of all, let's take a look at these. This is Lloyd and Sora. Now these two minifigures come in the Wanted set, of course. So this is not the only way to get these two figures. Not even the cheapest way to get these two figures. Both these sets come in the same smaller set. This is the new reveal blade, which has this little dragon face. Kind of looks like one of those aliens from Space Police. And a trans-bred blade. You can put up to the camera to get this neat effect, which you can use to see all the little reveal all the little messages. Anyways, let me drop the camera again. I know you're thinking, geez, this guy has to drop the camera quite a bit in every single review. Yes. This is Lloyd. Lloyd uses his Master Lloyd headband piece, his classic movie face print, this armor piece which comes on every single ninja this wave, beside which all the Ghost Hunter suits use, which is dual molded in gold and the ninja's respective colors. And yes, this is compatible with the new Dragon's Rising, pieces, which we've seen on the merge suits, and the climber suits. So yeah, all this ninjas this wave use dark red, which is pretty cool. He has this open shut design, which reveals a samurai-esque armor piece underneath in dark red, which is very reminiscent of his Samurai Lloyd figure, which is seen in a book. Anyways, he uses a dark red belt, dark red knee pads, and no dark red shoes, which both Kai and Cole use. I think maybe which both Kai and Cole use, which is quite weird that those are the only two that use it. Anyways, uses the bright green that he's been using since Dragon's Rising. Some a little tassel that has Ninjago letter L. Another Ninjago letter L. These almost straps. And yeah. Next up is Sora. So Sora has a katana and a prismatic lantern. a lantern using prismatic steel. I don't actually know how she got this suit, because she went with Roz at the end of season 1 and the end of Dragons Rising season 3 part 1. But anyways, she uses the Ghost Hunter armor piece, but in dark blue and gold. Her hairpiece that she's been using since the Young Dragon Ryu set in March 2024. Classic Dragons Rising face print, which is dual-sided. And if we take the armor piece off, you can see this is the first minifigure that she has both sleeves in the same color. She also uses some dark blue gloves. Her little symbol is the same one she's been using, the little 5 with the cat ears. Little straps all the way around with a cat face. She uses sandals and knee pads, and this with an Ninjago letter S, I presume. This suit is definitely Ghost Hunter-esque, but not like the other ninjas. So I love how they've given it some originality. Like, all the ninjas have not the same exact suit, but in the color. Some originality, but Sora takes it even further, which I love for Sora. Now let's get on to one of the more exciting figures. Ke, the Elemental Master of Decay. So Ke uses the rogue little conical hat in reddish brown, and she uses this cool weapon with the sand green hilt. She uses the same armor piece I would use on Warrior Wu from Master of the Mountain. And she's got a printed arm. And she's like bandaged up, like sort of mummy-like. One hand has a bandage, and one hand's just her like plain hand. She uses dark brown legs with more of the tattered little like robe that she's wearing. Her Forbidden 5 logo is actually covered, and you can see a little bit of hair sticking out there through her bandages. She's a dark red belt, and she has ripped pants, and sort of like socks and sandals designed for foot. And yeah, overall this is a great figure, a great addition to the Forbidden 5 lineup, which we got the last 2 Forbidden 5 members in this. Actually, we got one Forbidden 5, all Forbidden 5 members in each of the sets. Except it wasn't a complete Drix. So yeah. Let's place it back next to Lloyd. Next up is one of the normal Dragonians. which uses this little weapon, which is the Monkey Kid Hill piece, which LEGO has been using a lot this wave, this year. And this year. Uses this cool piece, which we've seen in other sets Ninjago has produced. But here's the main jaw. So the Dragonians, this is the Spectral Dragonians. Uses the ghost tail piece and the Dragonian armor piece and helmet in the helmet being in gunmetal gray and the armor being in dark blue. What I find funny is that you can put the helmet backwards to be like that one Dragonian in episode 6 of season 3, Fallen Wishes, with like the normal Dragonians too. And this piece is in dark blue. It's got like transparent arms with red hands. So you can see the red hands underneath the arms. And this ghost tail piece is in trans blue, same as the arms, and in medical blue, which the whole figure is in medical blue, or cool blue, whatever. And you can like use the reveal blade on the back of the head. And yeah, he has like a screaming face on this side and like a Forbidden 5 logo on this side. So it can like be like a screaming spectral energy. Anyways, next figure is Teal, which uses the his weapon, but way better. Now Teal actually has the little dragonflies, but in dark blue. The previous Dragonians used one. All of them had it. But these ones strangely don't. I wish we got in more of these. For more back attachments. Because this is what the good Dragonians look like in the show. So yeah. Teal actually has a exclusive design with this little white, with the top horns being different than the rest. This piece is the one that came in the older Dragonians, this, which is in gunmetal gray, like the other Dragonians. I don't know why flash was on. But yeah, I could see people using this for like King from the Owl House. A custom of that. But anyways, yeah. Could use the exact same headpiece, torso piece, and leg piece as some of the other Dragonians in this wave. Actually, most of the Dragonians in this wave use the same torso and head. But this leg is on some Dragonians. Not all Dragonians, but some. So yeah. Overall, fantastic set. I really love this. Anyways, you guys should totally pick this up if you have like $100 or $10, 100 and everywhere else. So anyways, I'll catch you guys next time, and remember, ninja never quit.